8:38. This is Breakfast with Stephen and Anne on your TV and on your radio.
Shall we have a quick look at today's front pages? Yes? We're starting with the Times. We're leading with number 10's plans to cut VAT to help reduce the tax bill for millions and apparently ease inflation.
The Eye has Theresa May's urges to the Prime Minister to ban trans conversion therapy.
The Express reports on the tragic death of 5-year-old Logan Mwangi, who was murdered by his family despite serious safeguarding concerns.
The Telegraph has more on the allegations of drunken groping by Deputy Chief Whip Chris Pincher. Let's see what Mike Parry and Nicky Hodgson make of the selection today. We're starting with something a little bit sort of lighter, I think. In the Daily Mail, Nicky, posh dogs.
Yes, Gucci for Poochies. So apparently there's this trend for extortionately priced dog goods that include things like chaise lounges, collars, an amazing Gucci dog ball that actually has kind of like top on it that you lift up to serve a cloche, thank you, that's the word that I didn't actually remember. Yeah, so I mean that will set you back £450 for the bottom part, and for the cloche it's another £610.
So these are people not suffering from the cost of living.
These people have got a little bit too much money on their hands right now, I think.
How much is the chaise longue?
The chaise longue is £5,710.
Because my little Ellie's got her own chaise longue, and I made it out of a couple of bits of wood and some old...
Which is what we should be doing. I mean, maybe that's what we should be doing, taking inspiration from these designer goods and making the cheaper version.
I do sort of think, and you know, you can't tell people how to spend their money, but if you were even looking at buying a tiny chaise longue for your corgi, £5,710, why not give that charity?
Yeah. I've got slightly more money than sense, haven't you?
Yeah.
And I say that with as a dog. I've got a dog who I'm absolutely obsessed with, but he doesn't get good things. Also because he wrecks them.
Yeah. But
So,
also, I think it's ruining the mentality of the dog. I mean, dogs are, you know, a bit like humans. They like to earn a living. Dogs like to earn their place in society.
That's true.
They like to earn their loyalty from their, their owners. And suddenly, giving them all these luxuries and all that. And you're quite right to say, Stephen. I mean, human beings waste huge amounts of money. A £250,000 watch, you could say, is an excess for a human being. Exactly. But to spend it on a dog who basically just wants to be loved and fed twice a day. And be comfortable and have a warm home is ridiculous.
Well, I made Elliot a chaise longue so that she wouldn't sit on my chaise.
Lovely, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Good idea.
So she knows her place, basically.
Did it work?
No, she's she likes it, but only at night, actually.
Yeah, we've been through about 4 dog beds, so if they'd all been that price, I'd be bankrupt.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, dog just wants a big thing to lie in, doesn't he?
No, basically, what I found is if you do give them their own posh bed, they still want to come and see you.
Right,
absolutely.
Yeah, so if I laid on the chaise longue, she'd come and lie on it, but...
biggest waste of money I ever did was buying a cat bed.
Oh, really?
They don't bother to cats, do they?
Where does Timmy sleeps on your...
Thankfully, I didn't buy it from the RSPCA, so at least the money
went in the right place.
It was still a total waste of time.
Yes.
Working from home, Mike, in the Telegraph.
Yes, that's okay. This is Jacob Rees-Mogg on the warpath again, okay? He's now suggesting civil servants who refuse to go back to the office could end up losing their jobs, and it's about time this message was given. He's done another tour of offices in Whitehall. His own office, his own cabinet office, has got the highest percentage of people who've returned to work. It's about up to 70%. But half of Whitehall staff are still refusing to get back to their offices. Foreign office staff are the worst offenders, while the Home Office and Wales Office are also largely empty. Now, am I right in thinking there's a world crisis on at the moment? It's in the Ukraine. That's spread out to tensions around the rest of the world in the Middle East with America. So the Foreign Office is a fairly important location where government business has to take place, but it's the least staffed, okay? Still refusing to go back to their offices. Foreign office staff are the worst offenders.
But maybe they are doing all they need to do from home.
I don't accept that, Stephen, for 1 minute. I think teamwork has to involve eye contact. It has to involve people sitting around a desk like this, swapping ideas, offering theories, providing solutions, and I just don't think you can do that on a Zoom meeting or individually from people's homes. And why at home anyway?
Mike, just to stop you a minute.
Yeah.
I have worked in a fully virtual business for a couple of years now.
Right.
The business has no office and never has had. It's a global business. It's making millions of pounds profit a year. It's in the dating industry.
Yes.
And we've never had an office. So the point is that it is perfectly possible to run a business like that.
I totally agree, but that's a dating business, as you say, and it's all about visual and screens and all that. This is the Foreign Office.
But
and
no,
the Foreign
it's not.
Office
But it's
dealing
about
with
personal relationships between the staff members. You can't get anything done on a project if you can't communicate with other team members.
Well, I think
it's like deep personal work.
I think you get things done better when you're all in the same office, bouncing ideas off each other, generating energy
I feel like
within
that's
each
a very
other.
old-fashioned view. You know,
and
the
initiative.
reality is most businesses are
might
moving
be
towards
old-fashioned.
most businesses are moving towards a hybrid model because it works for them, because it's economically viable, it's good for the staff,
Yeah.
it's brilliant if you've got kids at home. You know, there are so many benefits to that mixed model. And Jacob Rees-Mogg, yet again, is talking from a position of extreme privilege. You know, this is a man that goes home to his very lovely constituency half the time. So is that making him, you know, not do his job properly?
Well,
No, of course
that sounds
not.
like the politics of envy to me. Everybody's entitled to have a nice home, but also can
his
go to the office and
his
work.
constituency, I said, his constituency office.
Yeah.
He actually runs by a hybrid model himself. So
Yeah.
why is he criticising this? It doesn't make sense.
Well, the country's in an economic woe, and
but
it's
we're not
getting
in
worse.
economic way because people are working from home.
How do you know?
Well, we're not, because
How do you know?
it's obviously
Productivity's
government
going
policies,
down.
taxes.
Productivity is going
Productivity
down.
is not going
They're going to
down.
be the worst in Europe soon. I believe it's because we don't go in our office and
We
do our
were
jobs
already in
properly.
lots of trouble before the pandemic struck, before people were moving towards a hybrid and work from home model.
But it certainly hasn't helped.
What do you think? GBViews at gbnews.uk.
We're doing the programme next weekend from Stephen's home.
Oh, are we?
Right?
We tried.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, why not?
You'd
Yeah.
be very welcome if the weather's nice. We could do it from the garden.
Oh, we could do it while we barbecue something.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, yeah, actually, this is beginning to become a good idea. Sorry, Mike.
The germ of an idea
Yes,
will grow.
definitely.
We'll do the show. Husband can do the burgers.
Yeah.
You all right?
Then after the programme, we can see
Fabulous.
what's Wimbledon.
We've only got time for one more, have we? And I hate to do. Let's do banned words, Nikki, in the Times.
Oh, yes. So are you a Scrabble lover?
I like Scrabble.
Yeah, I like a bit of Scrabble too. So apparently, Scrabble has kind of gone on the rampage and banned 419 obscene words from the Scrabble dictionary. But some of them are not that obscene. So one of them, for example,
Careful.
and I am thinking carefully, is Jesuit. Now I thought that described somebody of a holy order, and apparently that's obscene.
Yeah.
And we're not to use it anymore.
No, that's ridiculous.
Well, I think
really order that.
It seems a bit
well,
to me as well.
Oh.
So people that play Scrabble are up in arms about it, and you know.
Oh, I think
People who play Scrabble are always up in arms.
They're always,
they are.
well, apparently, Anne, you can get 200 points if you use Jesuit.
Can you?
Because
So
Get on
that,
triple and all that.
all that. So that's why people are so upset about it.
I'm very suspicious of anybody who thinks Scrabble is a big thing in their life or a good
Well, I tell you
idea.
what, I
I
play it
love
on
it.
the phone.
Yeah.
You can just do it.
Well, that's all right. I mean, if you're on the train or something like that. But people actually sit down at home with this board and all these white
Right?
tabs and all
It
that.
extends on
No,
dimension.
no.
I love
it.
They must have very empty lives in Scrabble players.
No,
And
no,
apparently they all hate each other as well. It says, you know, there are bitter spats, ruptured friendships, and high-profile resignations. So there's a Scrabble war going on somewhere.
How much do you get for spat? Is Scrabble a word in Scrabble?
Oh, I have no idea. What a good question.
No, I don't know.
Definitely need someone to email in about that.
The guy who invented it was a fellow called Alfred Butts, and that's not a word. And somebody tried
Well,
to
it's a
use it
proper
once.
noun.
Yes.
It's
Sorry?
a proper noun, isn't it, if it's a name?
It's B-U-T-T-S.
Yeah, but if it's a
Yeah,
surname,
but
it's a proper noun.
Waterbuts.
What?
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
apparently it's not a word. It says, ironically, he invented it, but it's not a word, so...
Well, that just shows how upset you can get over a
yeah.
word, doesn't it?
Zen.
That's upset me now.
Zen is not a word.
What?
No way.
No.
And a Z on the triple must be good.
But if you're stuck with a Q,
Yeah.
QI or QIN or QIS
Yes.
works.
Yeah.
Gosh, is it?
Yeah.
Quinine? Quinine? It's a good
No,
word.
but you need a U for that.
Oh, yeah, I see, yeah.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
I know. That's it. I always get beaten, sadly, on Scrabble.
I'm surprised.
But anyway, look, it's time for you two to
Thank you so much.
go away.
Skedaddle.
Yeah.
Skedaddle.
problem.
That must be a good
Skedaddle
one.
is a
150
very-
Well done.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
to see you both this morning. Mike, Nikki, thank you.